Hey, so like in this video, I just want to show you that we're introducing a new program where you can get our plugins um for free. Like get the demo or trial before you buy it on Fab. Okay. And I feel like I recommend that you get the demo or the trial before you buy it on Fab. Why would we do this? So I feel like it's not fair if a plugin costs more than like it costs a lot. Like a lot is like it's different between you and me. Okay. So whatever is a lot for you, I feel like if you're going to spend that much money, you should be able to at least try the plugin before you buy it. You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of other plugins, but I'm going to use enhanced UI plugin as the demo. Okay. This is like specific to Algosyntax like plugins. Okay. So, but I'm going to demo using this. Okay. So this enhance you. There's other plugins in the marketplace. There's other plugins that you can find here. And there's always going to be a trial. If there's no trial, just scroll all the way down here. Join the Discord and then ask for the demo or trial for that specific plugin. And if it's not there, okay, then it'll probably for sure be added. Okay, so yeah, let's get to enhanced UI. First, let me show you just how to install in general the demo plugins. Okay, you want to go to the plugins page. You'll probably find the demo download link. You'll download it and then it'll probably download to your downloads folder. So downloads, mine usually goes into compressed, and it's the zip. If it's zipped, it'll go into compressed. If it's not zipped, but we zip our plugins just so that the file is too small. And if you open this as just a plugin, if you are used to plugins, but don't worry, you don't need to look at all of this. So take that zip that you got, okay, and then drop it into this there, and then drop it into this folder path. Okay, so if you have Unreal Engine 5.5, go into Engine, and then go into Plugins, and then you want to go into Marketplace. Okay, there's two folders that might confuse you. There's Marketplace, there's Fab. If you place this into Fab, that's not going to work. It specifically has to be Marketplace. If you don't have a Marketplace folder created, okay. So here's the same zip. I just copied it from here, and then I placed it into here, and then this is the extract. So what I did is I did extract here. Okay, so just look at the version. So if it's UE 5.5, you want to install it into your Unreal Engine 5.5 folder. So this is the plugin. It's installed after downloading from here. It's free. You download it for free and then you get to try it. Okay. And then you probably want to go into edit plugins, find this Algosyntax folder, and then enable the plugin. I already did everything before, just so that this video is a bit quicker. And then you can probably go into here. So ensure that settings and then show plugin content is enabled. Okay, both these two, show engine content and show plugin content, is enabled. Both of them need to be enabled. So once you do that, you'll see these two folders appear. First, you see this engine one, okay, and then you see plugins. So the engine one is shown by this show engine content. This plugin one is showed by the show plugin content. After this, you can probably just search because there's a lot of plugins. Okay, you can just use this little search and then search for enhanced. I'm sorry, you can. I did an S. Other engine, and then you want to search for enhanced. All right. So you've got your enhanced UI content. This is the plugin. You want to go to the content. So I'm not going to go through all of these for now because the documentation for this plugin is here. I'll just give a simple example. For example, this first one for line grids is the same, this system, okay? If you want to do something like this where you're splitting okay, you've got the viewport here, but you have this grid, okay? This is what it means. The UMG language systems, you have this grid where you have a piano roll. Okay, this piano roll is using the system right here. And then you have this viewport that's separate from the other widgets, okay? You want to come here and read the documentation, okay? So if I were to cover this right now, I'll be repeating stuff that I've said before. So it depends on what you want to do. Sometimes you just want to separate the viewport, which is this. As you can see, there's this the viewport is here, and then you have this space UI space 1, UI space 2, where you can put whatever you want. But as an example here, I have this viewport here. This is the multi-window system, which you can probably, yeah, read the documentation here. So instead of splitting the UI like this, you could probably use a multi-window system where you have a window 1, window 2, which is what's powering what you see here. Window 1, window 2, window 3, window 4. Doesn't matter how many windows you have. So it's about reading the documentation, and you can see we still have a cross-platform folder and file browser where you can choose files, okay, from your system folder. The splitter, yeah, that's probably this. Okay, the splitter is like, if you think about the Unreal Engine editor, this is the splitter. You see how the viewport is here, and then you can split stuff, and then you have UI here, there's UI here, and then there's another US space here. So this is what this US spaces mean. US space 1, 2, 3. They're not limited to 3. You can make as many US spaces as you want. The thing is, with the plugin, you can put your viewport wherever you want and then split it. So that's what the splitter widget is for. Okay, so, but if you want to separate your UI, like if I were to do this and then make this a standalone window, you can see that I can do that. Yeah, you can still do that, but split. So anyway, like I said, I was not making this video to talk about specifically about enhanced UI, but I was just saying, if you wanted to try it, okay, this specific one, you can get the free trial. If you want to try some of our other plugins that are also available, just click Algosyntax, look for the documentation link, okay, and then just download the free trial, install it, try the plugin for free. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. If you like it, then you can go buy it, okay? So I'm not trying to put you in a position where you buy and then find out, okay, well, this is not going to work for me. I'm trying to put you in a situation where you download the demo or trial for free. You are not spending any money. And then you try to build whatever you're trying to build, just like the prototype, okay? And then if you feel like, okay, this works for us, you go ahead and buy the plugin, okay? So it's a two-step, but you can still skip to buying the plugin. I'm just saying, I feel like I'd like for Fab to include an option instead of like buying here, to allow the developers to add like a free demo link, okay? Free demo of the plugin. I know they add a free demo project. That's different. But just downloading the plugin as it is, I feel like the download free demo plugin thing, if they could add it, that'd be great, so that we don't have to redirect you to a separate site. But yeah, if you could try a plugin before you buy, before you commit, you prototype. Don't like using these trials. Don't build your entire application using the trial and then come back and try to buy it. Just try to prototype whatever you're building, like whatever UI you're trying to build, like the user interface you're trying to build, prototype and see, okay, no, this system works for me. And then if it works for you, buy the plugin and then start building things seriously. Okay. What can you do with this plugin? It's like, think of all the types of user interfaces, like Blender, think of Unreal Engine, think of After Effects, think of CapCut. You see where you're sequencing stuff. Like I just showed you right now that I've built like this like piano roll. Okay, think of user interfaces. Okay, that's when you get this plugin. And it separates the UI from the 3D viewport. If you've used Unreal Engine, you always know anytime you try to add a widget, it puts it on top of this 3D viewport. I didn't like that. Okay, so I built this plugin, but I didn't build it focused on music or piano rolls. I built it so that you can build any type of user interface with it. It's not specific to music. It's not specific to anything. All right. Despite what you see here, you can that's why you have these example files that you can get into. Okay, so these example files, if you want to know what happens when you get into here, it's all in the documentation for this plugin, for the enhanced UI plugin. For other plugins, you look at the documentation. So right now, I just wanted to introduce this simple policy that I feel like every plugin should have a trial before you buy, because it's not fair for you to buy and then find that a plugin is not doing what you expected it to do, if that makes sense. So yeah, go ahead and try the plugin. You'll find the download links probably on the top, somewhere on the. It won't be far from the page. Yeah.